Hi, everybody. My name is Emma Devote, and I am a music teacher at Wilton Grove Public School in London, Ontario. Um, One of the things that we are doing at Turning Up Teachers is also thinking about what is teaching like to you. And I always like to think of teaching as climbing up a mountain. You're really excited at the beginning with how awesome it's going to be. Halfway up the hill, it's really exhausting, and you think you're not going to make it to the top, but at the end, it's totally worth the view. Today, I wanted to show you an application called Wakelet and a couple of ways that I've started to use it with my classroom and ways that I'd like to start using it more. So I've set up my Wakelet, and I've actually arrived at the what I've set up as the Turning Up Teachers tutorial. So as you can see, I've got it set up in compact view. You can actually make it up to media view, and it's easier to go through. So I've just been adding some things and ideas to show you. So I have a Pear Deck .com that was talking about using that program. So I've added that into my curated Wakelet collection. And then it shows you, I've also added a video. So I can write text, sort of like a blog, that I can easily go through and then use a video. So this would be great for taking students through a certain activity, because you could say, here's the Wakelet, go through the activity like a hyperdoc, that they could go through and read through all of the information that you've had. So now that I've showed you about what I love about Turning Up Teachers, I can also show you another way. So I have a video that I put on Flipgrid when I was working to be a Flipgrid educator. Ooh, nice picture. Flipgrid educator. So one of the things that you had to do was record a Flipgrid video, and yes, your Flipgrid videos log right into Wakelet. Woohoo! So all you have to do is share the link that you have, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Here are some goals that my students had written out, and I'm able to share them. So if you're using it from one application, or you have kids working in different places, they can curate all of their goals into one spot in Wakelet and kind of pick and choose what they've done as a student portfolio. So this is some of the words, something that my student had written out. You can also add PDF files right into that people can click on if it's shareable. And different PDFs of things that I've been working on. You can also do an image. So if I take a picture of my screen, I can post that in really quickly, and add a caption to what the picture is about. I can also add pictures of what I'm doing. So I took this picture of my screen from my phone app and added it into my collection really easily. So just down here, I'll show you. So with your collection, you just add a plus sign, click on the plus sign, and it gives you the option of using a URL. You can just type YouTube videos. One of the ones that I'm going to just add here is I have this YouTube video open. So I'm going to copy the URL from it, go back here, and I can do this one of two ways. So I could paste the URL. Whoops. So I could paste the link here just with text, or if I go in here and on YouTube, I can search with the YouTube link and the video comes up, or I could just search how teachers can use Wakelet and it would come up as well. So I'm going to add that in, and I can reorganize it. I might decide to move that up to the top later. My internet is really slow, so we'll see how this loads. Always the fun part of using these kinds of things. Try one more time. Click that one. Add. There we go. Okay, so there it's added in here, and it's easy to watch. Can also do fun things like add a background, so turn it into a different website, really easy to do. Can also enable a copy, so I could copy it and then use it, save it later. The thing that you have to remember about Wakelet is to always save and exit, and I had a lot of my students that failed on that and lost all of their work because they just closed their Chromebooks when they were done. The one new beta thing is that they're using, you can now contribute, so you can have multiple contributors. I used this at the Ed Camp back in London in April, and different people added, but I wanted to show you. Um, this is a student's Wakelet that I challenged them to make a video or a project connected to music. One of my students said that he was making one about Fortnite. So he's been writing in every day, using it sort of as a journal. Here's what he's been working on. He started with the video of what he wanted to accomplish and then went through and actually made a recording of what he managed to do at the end. What's neat about this is that I can also go in and edit the collection and add my own thoughts, videos, and ideas. So if you were doing some sort of inquiry project independently or in a group project, this would be a great way to add all of their ideas together in one spot and then sort through it later. That's pretty much all I have to show you about Wakelet. Feel free, if you have any questions, to get in contact with me. You can also, if I go to my profile, you could find me on Wakelet at Miss Devote Music. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram, same thing, at Miss Devote Music for my Twitter handle. And thanks so much for watching. And I hope this was really helpful for you. If there's anything else or any other questions, again, feel free to contact us. And hopefully now you've watched my amazing presentation, you're willing to take a chance turning up your teacher voice. Thanks for watching.